So, we bought a new rig in 2017. We kept it a year. Realized weight-wise for a
It was
full-time,
a B plus or C,
however you want to look at it, for full-time, weight-wise, it was not going to work. We don't have a house. We don't have a storage room. What we have in the coach is what we have. So, we bought an old rig. We're fixing it the way we want it. Ultimately, it will cost us less money unless something really, really, really bad happens. It's not gonna, we're okay. We would have went this route at the very beginning, but we were afraid. We were afraid to tackle remodel projects in a motorhome. Even though we'd done them in a house, we were terrified of doing them in a motorhome. Guys, it's really no different. Just get in there and do it. So, we've had our coach for just over a year, and we thought it was time to share what we've done, project-wise.
Yeah.
There's a lot of projects.
Yeah. Was I supposed to have to say something, or did you just want me in here?
You have to say something.
Yeah, it's you made me. 1997 styling was never that great, even in 1997, and we just couldn't put up with the style. So it was nice to be able to buy one that needed a lot of upgrades, because it didn't bother us. It didn't hurt at all to tear most of it out. So
Yeah, we're not much good at leaving things original on
no,
much of anything.
we're not going to alter the Ford Travels build, of course, because they know
No.
what they're doing. But
And it's solid. Solid.
if it was brand new, we'd been doing stuff anyway. So
Been
it's-
there.
Yeah, it's best that we got one that was ready for some changes, and it'll never look like it did unless somebody wants to buy a bunch of old crap and put it back in it, because it's moving into the 21st century
Little by little.
with us, if we can, as long as we're working on it. We're going to work on it as long as we can. So
Helps that we enjoy it. We think
yeah.
remodeling and making these kind of changes, I think, is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Where do we look? Oh, this is the camera.
That's the camera.
Oh.
What we're trying to say is that it's okay to buy an older rig if it's got good bones. If it's really a solid rig, it's okay, because with a little money, a lot of time, and a lot of effort, you can have a really fantastic coach that fits you exactly how you want it to be.
Yeah, and if it's beyond your skill level, if you've never done something like that before, believe us, we don't have construction backgrounds. We figured, with all the folks out there that are willing to help, we get into it and ask for help if we can't figure it out. And if we're concerned about how our quality is going to work out, we'd stop and figure it out. And well, like the floors, we knew Ernie was going to do a good job, so we deferred to the experts when needed. And otherwise, do as much as you feel like you can do if you have the health. Some skills,
If you know how to Google.
Yeah, that's one of the best skills.
Yeah.
But if you don't be afraid to do it, just because you've not possibly done it before, and if you have, show us what you did, because it's fun.
Yep.
It's fun to see what others have done.
It really
I need
is.
to quit fidgeting off the moving around. show my boobs, honey.
I think the biggest thing, if you're going to work on an older rig, is to make sure there are some resources out there for you. With For Travel, there's the For Forum and a Facebook page, and both are invaluable. Because not only are you going to be remodeling and fixing things up, you're going to be fixing things that break. It's an old rig. It happens. It's part of the fun, sort of. So we had a lot of peeling vinyl on our coach, and we've debated about having it painted. But really, there's nothing wrong with the gel coat. So we are removing this vinyl a little at a time, and that's what it does. Fun stuff. So this is our storage bay. We used a tip from RV Geeks, and we bought containers and organized them. And all of the containers are listed on a sheet of paper with their contents. So if we're not sure where something is, it's pretty easy to find. Over here, we have our failed lighting system. So we're all set up for undercarriage lighting, but we've tried it twice, and both times we have lost our lights. So we're still looking. If you have a suggestion, we'd love to know what it is. Back here, running across and all the way around in this bay and in numerous bays on this coach, we have a fire suppression system. It's made by ProTig, and it will basically pop if it gets hot enough and put the fire out before it has time to spread. We're hoping this investment will save our coach if anything ever happens. Fingers crossed that nothing ever happens.
This utility area it's in constant transition, but one of the best things we did was put this macerator pump on. It's a Thetford, and it has a pass-through, so you can let your liquids go through without, after you open your valves. You don't necessarily have to run it, but we also put some filters in, because you never can trust the water going in. Two of them are filters. One's a water softener that doesn't use salt, and then the other is iron. So hopefully we're getting pretty good water into the tanks.
So let's go take a look at the inside. So we've done a lot of modifications in the rig, but we'll talk about a few of them, a bunch of them, we'll see. First up is the soundbar for driving. This is for our music. The integrated sound system that was in here was dead, so this was our solution. So the soundbar is mounted here. There used to be a TV here. Down here we have our storage device, and part of the Wi-Fi Ranger is in here as well. Soundbar is sitting on a shelf here, and we have the potential to add a shelf up here for more storage if we ever decide to. So down here we took out the stock radio because it didn't work, and we put in some USBs, kept one of the cigarette lighter plugs, and added navigation. We also added Sirius XM here. Over on this side we put in Wi-Fi cameras, so we didn't have to run any wires. The cameras are on the back of the motorhome and they connect to this display. Down here we have our litter box. It's not particularly the best place in the world for a litter box, but it works for us for now. This particular litter box uses pellets and a tray with pads. It's really neat, but it needs to be in this container, which means we can't really put it anywhere else. We move it on travel days into the living room and put it back here when we stop. It works well for us, and Max seems to really like it.
Okay.
So this is our living room. That's it. Living room. First up in the living room is the recliners. These are Fjord recliners. They were an investment, but they seem to be really, really worth it. We had a couch here. Our couch had the furnace heater hoses underneath it, and that means that we had to figure out what to do with them because we still need heat. So we built this box, or a cabinet, however you like to look at it. The furnace hoses run behind the couch in another box and into this cabinet. And then down at the very bottom, we have a heater hose here, and then one way back here. Thanks, Max. Back here. We also made this cabinet with the ability to open it and access the storage on the inside, because you always need more storage. The TV that was above the driver's seat we replaced with this TV, which is probably double in size. The problem is it's stationary, blocking our window, which we have come to really dislike because honestly we don't watch that much TV. I would rather have our window view than the TV view 95% of the time. So a future project may be in order. But in the meantime, we have a wonderful TV and a beautiful fireplace that's actually functional, provides us with heat in the wintertime when we have electric hookups. And here is the kitchen. So we've made a lot of changes in the kitchen. First up was the microwave. I can't say that we recommend this microwave, and I can't say that this microwave will stay forever. The main problem with it is that it sticks out further than the microwave that was originally in here. So when you're doing dishes, that will draw blood, I promise you. We also did the backsplash, which we love, and the faucet. We built a new stove cover that you just lift up, set it to the side, do your cooking, clean it up, and set it back. Much easier than what was originally in here. On this side, we added the bar and the bar stools. There used to be a table that came out way out here. So you just had a small path to walk through, and this really opened the space up, much like the fireplace did in the living room. Down here we also added lighting, which is really nice at night. Just gives you some mood lighting, I suppose, but you don't have to have much on. And we also put lights inside of the cabinets that come on when you open the door. There was originally lights in here, but they were very dim, very yellow, and they really weren't much good. This is much nicer. We also added the MaxxAir fan with the remote control. This is as close to the top of the roof as I get. Thank goodness I have a hard worker over here.
Yeah.
We put in a residential fridge, which is my favorite modification. The doors open up nicely, we have a ton of storage, and our freezer is amazing. Up here we added our sea level tank monitoring so we can see where our fresh, gray, black, propane, which don't trust, and battery. Our inverter control is in here. In here in the bathroom, we put in a new shower head, which we love, and I'll put a link to that in the description, and our composting toilet, which I won't open except that far. So you remove this to go to the bathroom, then you close it, and you crank it. Put that back away. You're done. The only other things we added in here were the closet light. We also added lighting in the bathroom under the cabinets. There was light here, but it wasn't very good. So now we have lighting that goes all the way under and around. And we can also control that with an app. So bathroom, and through here is our bedroom. But you don't get to go in.
No, I will not take my shirt off.
But they want to see.
No, too much. Too much.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Man, I don't know if you don't like this crap. Nah, you like it. Come on.
You know you do.
You want more of this crap? Hit that subscribe button, and there's some. By the way, you push on the little target, the little arrow thing, and you can get all the links that Christine included in this video and both the other ones that we made through the year.
Seriously, guys,
Anyway.
I'll put links in the description for whatever I can think of. And if you have questions, ideas, comments, we'd love to hear them.
Did it. Let's go. Let's go.
That's
Toast.
to
Tea-
completed projects.
Teetotalers.
T, he's out of liquor.
Sorry. It's never good to see a grown man cry. Erase that shit. Anyway, ooh.
So remember, every great adventure starts with a little curiosity. Until next time.